welcome back to the Midnight Who Show. And viewers of this channel may know that every Halloween I get really excited for the brand new Treehouse of Horror special. And this year, there's going to be 2 of them. And I'm really excited for one of them. If anyone knows that I collect a bunch of Pennywise, yes, they're doing a whole, not just a 7-minute short, no, a whole episode dedicated to a It parody. I cannot wait to watch it. But to get excited for the brand new Treehouse of Horror, I'm actually going to be reviewing something I have never actually dived into before, and that's actually Treehouse of Horror comics. Now, recently, the folks at Abrams Comic Arts published this book, this omnibus, of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and as you can tell, it's Scary Tales and Scarier Tentacles. Now, what's really cool is that this cover for this book, you can see really good art on it, glows in the dark. It's so cool. I love that touch with it. And I'm not going to review the whole book. That would take probably a long time. Instead, I'm going to treat this like an actual Treehouse of Horror special, and I'm going to review 3 stories. So, but before we get to that, I do want to talk about some of the coolest parts of this, is this little comic book guy, little costumes. They're so cool. So, the very first one we'll be talking about is Bart and Lisa versus the Red Menace. Now, this actually is a little bit of a Looney Tunes parody, as you can probably tell. Yeah, Willie becomes Gossamer. He has a little hair loss, he goes to Frink, and the experiment kind of backfires, and he becomes this little monster. But I really like all the other little accidental experiments that happen with Frink. And there's another little Looney Tunes reference with Michigan J. Frog, and I just really enjoyed how Bart just slammed the box. But yeah, this is a pretty enjoyable story. I did really like it. You know, it goes by pretty quickly because it's not a very long story, but it did have a lot of great illustrations in it. And I really like how Bart and Lisa just accidentally get involved in Frink's accidental lab mistake. Pretty good story. Review is The Immigration of the Pod Snatchers, a parody of The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I really enjoyed this one. You know, it's like Homer basically goes a little crazy, goes to an insane asylum. He's like, there's pod people. And I really like as we kind of see that as the story unfolds, and you get to see like all these pods coming. But the ending of it was absolutely crazy. And it's also interesting how obedient Bart, Lisa, and Maggie become. But I really like this scene right here where it's like this person also running, and Homer's like, where are you running from? But I really liked at the end how it's just like all these other creatures were already on Earth and they just start attacking each other. That was hilarious. Finally, I'm going to talk about Springopolis. This is a parody of, you know, Metropolis. I really think they did a great job with a lot of these illustrations, you know, because it just has a lot of that Simpsons kind of references that you would expect to it. And I really liked it for that. And this one's a pretty good one. Definitely probably my least favorite one of the ones I've read so far. But the story was pretty interesting. I really liked how it unfolded. And I really like the use of Homer in this one. Such a good illustration right there. So yeah, that's just my very first review of some of the comics that are in this omnibus. I'll probably review a few more near Halloween, so look forward to that one. But have you read any Treehouse of Horror comics? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.